time literally has no right to be moving this fast. It's like actually at a ridiculous speed now. Suddenly everything's just flying by. It's the end of the year almost, even though we're a couple months off 2026. Like, what's up with that? Like, it was just summer. Now it's like the fall of it's autumn, but we're nearly through it. Like, what's up? And I said back in September I'd make a video like every day, and then I got ill and suddenly I'm back on it, and like it's been a whole week since last I dropped something. I've been working on so much stuff, but at the same time I'm not getting anything done because time just keeps on moving too fast. I'm behind on my deadlines, even though I'm doing everything I need to do for my music, my creativity, my writing, everything, even this video making. I'm like sounding super quick, that I have to like say everything down super fast because time's going at such a quick speed. We're like double speeding. Like, what is up with that? Like, there's no break, there's no rest for us. I don't know. Like, suddenly you blink, that's a year gone. Blink again, you've got 5 years gone. And then if you're lucky to blink 3 times, you're a decade gone. Everything's speeding up. It's like instantaneous. Now I think it might be the effect of smartphones and globalization. Everything sends so quick. We've got instant gratification and dopamine in our brains. I think we're all just growing up quicker than we need to be. Maybe we're not spending enough time outside. I don't know what the answer is. But time's moving so quick, I don't think we'll have time to find out. Like, what's going on? I was quite happily enjoying summer, just chilling. Well, I wasn't chilling. I was doing all my music and stuff. And then, like, what? We got to here, and this has happened. Like, the year's almost over, and there's still so much more I needed to do and wanted to do. I'm, like, battling to choose my time wisely between projects. You come in from work, and I'm sure you come in from work or school or wherever you are, and like you've got 1 hour, maybe 2 hours to determine what's going to be the best use of your time before you have to do your whatever chores you do, go to bed, go to sleep, get food. There's no time to see people, no time to do things. Like, what's going on? Did I get the double speed power up? Am I just doing things on hardcore mode? Like, what's up with all this time flying by? It's beyond me, whizzing by now. And I know I'm not the only one who feels this. We're all probably feeling it. We don't have enough time. How do we make time? Can we buy time back? Of course you can't, but we need to make time for the important things, looking after yourself, doing things that you enjoy, seeing people, getting enough sleep. There's not enough hours in the day. And then it's like, don't worry, if you work all your weeks, you'll have the weekend. You'll have time to do what you want on the weekend. The weekend comes along, you don't have time. You're either doing your grinding, you're hustling, or you physically need to actually have a break from everything and just shut down for the whole weekend because you're physically ill and unable to do anything because you've been working so much on everything, filling up your hours as much as you can with so much stuff. You just have to lock out and just go to sleep for the whole weekend because you physically can't stay awake and you're ill and you're fatigued. Who invented this? We need another day on the weekend for like a rest up day. It's a sham. There's no recovery on the weekend. It's a sham. The actual weekend is more for recovering, not doing what you want because you got the time off. And it doesn't make sense like that. It just, oh my God, it just doesn't work. It's just so pig-headed. It's just so backwards. You work. And then after work, you got to do the things you enjoy whilst doing the things you have to do, which you might not enjoy, like your cooking, your sleeping, your whatever you do. Just those general existence things, those chores, those little side quests you just got to do in order to just live. And then suddenly your day's gone, and then you wait for the weekend, and the weekend comes along, and you're like, great, I'm going to do so much. And it's either you got to spend the whole day doing something you don't want to do, or you're just crashing out, going to sleep because you just didn't have enough time, and it's all caught up to you because it's the moment when you take a sit down and have a rest. That's when it catches up to you, I find. Well, at least it does with me. That's when I get ill. Is any breaks, any holidays, any recoveries. Boom, as soon as you sit down, you're done. That's when you get ill, or when I need to actually get fatigued. Oh my God. And I'm so behind on these videos now because I thought that I was in a good stead, making fastidious progress, and no, clearly not. I'm behind on this. I've only done like 3 videos since last I posted, which was a week ago. Like, what's up with that as well? A week's gone by since last I posted, but like all I did was take a couple of days off so I could recover, and I wrote down notes about how I'm going to come back and do the vids, and here I am. And yet it's been a whole week since last I uploaded when I was going to do consistent work. I just don't think that time is playing ball right now. No, sir. No, not at all. Like, time has no right to be going this quick. Like, it's just plain rude at this point. Picture it like you're going on a date, but it's actually speed dating. You don't get to learn about the other person. It's just like boom, 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 boom. Move on. Fast facts. I'm John. I'm 27. I work in HR. I like dogs. I drive a fast car. The end. Move on. Hi, I'm Dylan. I'm 30. I am divorced and I hate cats. Okay, move on. Hi, I'm Leslie. I'm 110. I am retired for a living and I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And then you have to like choose which one of those candidates was like the ideal partner, and like none of them. You didn't even get to, you can't even remember their names because it went so fast, you know. It's just ridiculous the amount of speed and time. We have limited time, obviously, so whatever bits of it you do have, use wisely, obviously. Let that be your modus operandi, your way of operation, to use time wisely. Do spend your time doing things you enjoy and looking after yourself. And obviously you've got to spend time working and learning. That's a given. That's a given. Ha. But you do have to prioritize what you do with your time. When you only get 2 hours off every day, realistically, if we calculate sleep, cooking, basic chores, commuting, you only really get 2 hours at a push, maybe 1 hour to really like knuckle down on what you want to do. Suddenly, you have to really prioritize. Am I going to be working on that song? Or am I going to be writing that chapter? Or am I going to be finishing off that painting? Am I going to be trying that acting class out, or whatever it might be? You really have to be stringent with your time, which is good in a sense. It teaches you that whole like time management, organization, discipline, goal setting, which is more important than ever, given that time is just seeping away into the furnace. But at the same time, like, when you do all of those things at once, you can't just divide it 10 minutes for each thing within the case of 1 hour or 2 hours. These things require more time in order to build your confidence, your mastery of said skills. But who heck, what do I know? I'm just some guy yapping in a camping chair behind a sunset. You probably can't even see me in the light. Well, times are moving, and so am I. So let's get moving. All right. I don't know when the next video is out because I don't have enough time to do these things. I'm just joking. Anyway, ciao for now.